My name is Patrick Shane Bright. I go by Shane. Fort Drum, New York is where I was stationed. 10th Mountain Division. I was there from 2011 until 2017. Went to Afghanistan twice, in 2011 and 2013 to 14. I was a drone mechanic first, and then just kind of ended up doing a lot of stuff outside the wires, helping tear down FOBs and going to these different places and helping feed the national population, whatever, and that's where things kind of like a little hairy. I don't like talking about it, but basically it's either them or us, and you've got kids that you have to look for coming towards you. You kind of have to do a lot of stuff I didn't enjoy doing, you know. That is probably one of the main reasons of why I'm here. About 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with PTSD in the Army. I had to go to combat stress overseas, which made me feel kind of weak. In the military, if you have PTSD, you're pretty much done. So I denied it for as long as I possibly could. I got back to Fort Drum after that and had to go to behavioral health a lot. She was taking a picture of me every day for like 2 months. And the decline in my appearance and everything was staggering to me. She's like, "Are you sleeping?" And I said, "I'm not sleeping at all." At that time, I just got married to a woman. She also had a heroin addiction she kept from me pretty well. She was stealing a lot from me. She was pawning her wedding ring. She stole my car. After she passed away, I found out she was prostituting herself for heroin, so that was another thing. Was she ever loyal to me? She passed away last July. We were separated for about 8 months before it happened. And when she passed away, I became a single father overnight to a 3-year-old boy. He means everything to me. I'm all he knows. That's it. He doesn't even ask about his mom because he was 2 years old when she passed. I stayed clean and sober through that, but it's kind of when I came back to Alabama where things kind of got a little rocky for me. I just know too many people. It's too easy. I had a guy at the first gas station I went to in Birmingham. He pretty much put my DOC in the back of the trunk, which I was an opiate addict. Opiates was the only thing that I knew how to calm my thoughts and everything. It might have been for 8 to 10 minutes at a time, but I didn't want to think about it. It helped me sleep. It helped me get out in public the best I could. Slowly but surely, it started to really become a problem. I was spending it on everything. I was not paying my bills. I basically lost my apartment. I lost my house. I lost my car. I almost lost my Harley. So I kind of got help for that one time, and I went to Panama City Beach, Florida, to Journey Pure, and went to rehab there. All they dealt with was the substance abuse, and I knew there was much more. The root of it was something deeper than that. So I came back home, and I was clean for almost a year. I made it like 11 and a half months, and then all of a sudden, my ex-wife's death, me feeling like a failure to my son, and all this stuff compounded on top of the PTSD, where I put that misery blanket around me and just wanted to isolate myself. I hated being alone, but I was more comfortable being alone. So it was a never-ending circle of just misery. If I didn't trust anybody, if I go anywhere to eat, my back's against the wall and I'm looking at the door. If I go to Walmart, I have to go before 10 o'clock. I can't sit in crowds. If I do sit in crowds, my head's down and I'm walking directly where I need to go. So I had to have help. If I didn't fix it, I was going downhill really fast. And in the last 3 months, I've been to jail 5 times. The longest stint was about 4 months. I was in jail for 4 months before I came to Tuscaloosa. Only charged with a drug possession of 10 Adderalls, and I didn't know they were in the car. I was homeless before I went to jail. Lived out of my car for about 3 weeks. Was pawning everything I owned just to eat, to do whatever I had to do. So I lost a lot of stuff. Went to jail pretty much. My whole family was like, you're not coming back here. After that happened, I felt like an absolute failure to my family. I graduated from Auburn University. I went to grad school at Auburn. Had this military experience. I should be the one that's not struggling, yet I'm struggling more than anybody. And a lot of it has to do with, I hated myself. I didn't look at myself in the mirror for almost 4 months. I shaved in the shower. Brushed my teeth in the shower. After I got out of jail this last time, from the tough love that I was given from my mother and my father, I kind of got my mind right of what I wanted to do and how done I really was with all this, because I know what I'm capable of. I always knew. I just feel like it was something that was always there that forced me to act the way I acted. When I came to Tuscaloosa, they're like, "What do you want to get out of this?" And I said, I have to deal with this. Substance abuse, I know what I didn't do. I just went to meetings, called my sponsor, and I thought that was all I had to do. And it's not. You got to give it to keep it.
You say you're living in the VA in Tuscaloosa?
Yes, sir. I'm in the program up there. It's substance abuse and PTSD clinic. It's 2 months long. It's one of the best in the country. This go around, I'm done. I've taken every precaution that I can. I've got the Vivitrol shot. I've taken that. I'm starting to go to church again. I'm starting to pray. I'm starting to help vets. I have a great job lined up when I get out of here, supposedly. I still have to take the test. It's going to be helping local vets get a job. Getting a job wasn't the problem for me. It was keeping the job. That was the problem for me. I have a myriad of problems that I've got to fix, and the Tuscaloosa VA has been exceptional in that, because The classes that I take there are directed all towards my self-image and how to get this stuff out, how to think differently the way you think. And the good thing is everybody that's in that program, your peers, they have the same problems going on. So it's the one place where you can be 100% honest. When I go to meetings and they're like, oh, you're Army, did you go to war? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, what do you feel? I don't like telling people how I feel. I don't like telling people that I can't sleep and I have nightmares and I sleepwalk. Some of these classes I had to take, the cognitive behavioral therapy and everything. It's stuff that I really didn't want to look at. And every day it's something that you pull out. I mean, there was a time in my life, and I used to sing and pay for my college at Auburn. I mean, I was a guitar player. I sang in Nashville. I sang here and there, and I got away from it just because of depression. I'm all right brain. I'm poetry, art, music. It's what I love, and I never advocated for myself until I got to Tuscaloosa. I did what everybody else wanted me to do, and I was miserable. I sing a lot now. The lot farther I get away from it again, the more I feel like myself again, especially since I'm digging in deep of my soul and getting that darkness out. So it's like the cracks are starting to let the light in again, and I can feel better. Now I have a good woman in my life, and she basically pushes me in the right direction. She makes me want to be a better man. There's been days I call her and I'm like, how's your day? And I just had a bad day, you know, and I'm like, I'm tired of having bad days. I've had them long enough.
You're able to express that. You're able to talk about it.
Better than I could before. You know, I've numbed it with everything.
I don't think you have to put your head down and walk into a crowd these days, do you?
I still do. Like walking around here, my head's always down, my headphones are on.
You're very engaging, you're locked in as far as I can tell, and I just wish you the best. I want to see you be the rock star you need to be.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir, I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will.
All right, Shane, this doesn't do you justice, but it's yours if you
You
want.
did pretty well, though. It looks just like me, actually.